Hi guys, and welcome to Slick Cut. Today I'm going to show you guys some fashion brands that I found this week, and for someone that has been out of the loop because I was burned out from being a content creator, and I also used to have like a fashion blog where I wrote about designers and brands and all of that. I have kept myself updated now and then. I've been more of a consumer than creator, and that's a lot that has happened, and there's so many new brands. There's always new brands coming up, and these are the brands that make the cut that I really think that are really cool. Most of them are menswear that do also make women's wear, so if you want to look for women's wear, I definitely still recommend you guys still watching this video, and then you can go and do your own research and see what kind of women's wear they make. But they are some really cool brands. I might get some of the names wrong, so don't hang me up on the names, but this brand is called Another Chance. And this brand repurposed like Carhartt items, mainly like jackets, and repurposed them into Birkins. And for someone who loves a Birkin, and it's not because of the status symbol or the price that comes with the bag, it's just mainly like the design of the bag. I've been in love with Birkins since forever. I think I was like 12 when I discovered what a Birkin was, and I saw it on Beyonce, and I really just loved the design of the bag. And they are really expensive. I don't really want to get into it because we all know a Birkin. If you're a little bit into fashion, you know about the Birkins. And I really love like this whole era of people just buying dupes, because as much as I get like the pricing, I also really like the rebellious part of people just buying dupes and recreating the design and doing something different with it and making it attainable for people. And this brand does that, and I really love the way that they do it. Do not have any images on the side, but it's a bag that you have to like order before they make it. This is one of the bags, and as you guys can see, it has the Carhartt logo on it, and it's repurposed from probably a jacket. And you can see how they make the bag, and you can follow the process of it. It's such a cool brand. This one is probably my favorite, this white one. And I really like that it's stained and it's dirty, but it's still like the structure of like the Birkin bag, the design of a Birkin bag is so structured and like so clean that I really like the mix of like the dirty fabric mixed with that design and the silhouette of a Birkin. It's just, for me, this is like a beautiful bag. Some might think it's really like ugly and dirty and stuff like that, but I really love the idea of this. And I really love Carhartt, and you can see here, that's the jacket that they used to make the bag, and then they made a Birkin out of it. And I actually did contact them because I was really curious to know the pricing of the bag, because I really want one, but I cannot really muster up having to give this much for a bag, especially because as someone who loves a bag, I usually tend to go for like big bags and not small bags. And I got the price for the bags, which you have to like contact them to find out how much it's gonna cost, and you also have to like pick up which jacket you want them to like make a bag out of. So they don't have any bags ready for you just to order. Extra small bag is 750 euros. A small bag is 975 euros. A medium bag is 1,500 euros. A large bag is 1,750 euros. And then they have another bag called the Percenter bag, which is a medium size, and that is 1,800 euros. So it's a little bit pricey bag, but I get it because it's a made to order bag. It's not like they have like a machine that does it, and as you guys can see, there's someone actually doing everything by hand, and I really love that process because they're giving you the Birkin experience without giving you the Birkin unique take on it. I personally wouldn't mind flaunting a bag like this, because even though you can tell it's a Birkin, just the whole design and the fabric, reusing like Carhartt jackets and items, you just know that it's not from Hermes, but you know the style and the design of the bag is Hermes, the Birkin, but it's not a dupe in that way. Do you know what I mean? So I would feel confident wearing this, and there's some really good dupes of the Birkins and other bags, and I get why people just buy that and just wear it. I'm not a hater in that way, but this one is definitely one of those bags where I wouldn't really feel like the need to come up with an explanation saying that it used to be my grandmother's or whatever people are saying now, because I've seen that as well as a trend that people are saying that they inherit the bag from the grandparents, so people don't wonder how they could afford like a designer bag. But this brand is so cool. I really hope that they're gonna like make it through and like build up a big platform and do other things with this concept, because I really find that this concept is really, really nice. And I really love the brand Carhartt as well. I don't have anything Carhartt, but from someone that used to try on Carhartt jeans and Carhartt items for many years, like 10 years back when I was built different. I was really skinny. Nothing could ever fit. So I definitely have to go into like a store, try some Carhartt items again, because I think I can fill out the jeans and like wear the clothes. I think the clothes is gonna fit me better now compared to back then. Then I found this other brand called Shalewa, and it was because of this banana boot, and I'm obsessed. Like, this is not menswear, this is women's wear. I could never wear this boot, but I just found that the idea of taking a banana and like the branding of a banana, we all know the branding and the logo. You can see the logo from the brand as well. They do it a lot with their item. We have seen this banana logo so many times on bananas if you buy groceries. And I really love that they just use that logo and then put in the like Shalewa, the brand's name on it as well. And then on top of that made this banana boot. I just love the whole branding of it and the idea, and I just thought it was so cool. And they do reuse the color of the yellow and the banana throughout the pieces. They also have other pieces where it's not like yellow themed or have any like yellow colors in it, but this is like a brand that I think is gonna do really, really well, and I just love the logo as well. Not saying that a cool fashion brand needs a cool logo to be nice, but this brand definitely does it really well, and it's just a really nice brand. Even this polo t-shirt. And this, how much is this actually? It's $100. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. But yeah, it's a cool brand, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do next. And they actually have used Jules Salon's son as one of their models, and they also have like a fur coat. This one he's wearing. That I really think that they nailed it with this one as well. It's a really nice coat. Yeah, so that is a really cool brand. And then another brand that I came across is this Belarus. I don't know how to pronounce it. But again, a really cool brand as well. It's a little bit more like a mixture of like streetwear, but also quite like formal and like dapper in the silhouettes that they choose and the jackets as well. And this is definitely one of my favorite items, this jacket right here. It's a really cool, but it's a little bit more on the price. It's not pricey, but it's a little bit more pricey than what I would have thought of the items, but it's still a nice brand. And I really love the images as well. This is how the Instagram looks like, so you guys can get a feel of the brand. They have some really nice pieces. There are definitely some references to designer brands that I can tell by, like for example this bag here. This is very much like Bottega Veneta. It's definitely a brand that I feel like that's worth checking out if you are looking for something with this kind of a style. The brand called Egon Lab, I think. And when I found this brand, it was because of this image right here. And especially the gold piece. I don't know where the gold piece is. I cannot find the gold piece, but this is a really cool brand as well. I know I keep saying cool brand, but they're really just it. Like, they really get it. And they have their own unique style and tone as well that I really like. So yeah, this is a really nice brand. I really want a suit like this, like oversized, double-breasted. Yeah, this is a nice brand. But again, this is more of like a luxury brand because of the pricing. Just this jacket alone is 9,000 Danish kroner. Definitely a luxury brand. And then we have this brand called House of Errors, and I've never heard of this brand either. This is the image that I came across when I saw it on Instagram, and I just love the pattern and the knitwear, how they do knitwear. Menswear, I really feel like sometimes when they do prints and like different designs on t-shirts, it has this kind of a childish feel to it that I don't really like. But this brand really nails it without being childish, and I really like just this one alone, the green color. And you know, the whole design of it. And this brand really does it well with graphic t-shirts and graphic knit. And it's not that bad actually. For what you get, it's not that bad. This one is actually 2,000 Danish kroner. So it is pricey, but I get why it's pricey. It's not like I feel like I'm spending money on something that's not worth it. I really find that this brand is actually worth spending money on. So yeah, this is House of Errors, so definitely go and check those out. Then we have this brand called Atelier Details that I found on Instagram, and it was because of these jeans. And I also think it's because it's a little bit nostalgic seeing these jeans, because I used to have these jeans in by the brand Eviso when I was like a teenager. I used to have these ones, so I think it's because of these Eviso jeans that are kind of like this brand from the get-go, because of the other jeans reminding me of them. But these ones are really, really cool, and I actually prefer these ones more because they don't have that graphic design on the back. It's just a lot of pockets, but I feel like you get away with it because it's a little more seamless. It doesn't stand out as much. It's a little bit more settled. These are $375, which is, I find that is alright. I really like the quality of the jeans as well. They look like they're really good quality. But yeah, these are really cool. I definitely have to add these ones to my list of things that I want to get, because I would definitely imagine these ones being paired with like a pair of Timberlands, or what my like boots I had that has a little bit of a heel on it, and they're like pointy, and then mix it up with something else like oversized blazer, or like something like a little bit more structured on top, and then we have this like baggy jeans feel at the bottom with these like multiple pockets on the back. I think that could be like a cool combination. They also have these denim bags, which really aligns up well with the brand as well. They really have their own voice, even though there's so many brands that does this like only jeans kind of a thing concept with all the designs. I really feel like this brand stands out because they really have their own style that works for them. And again, I love oversized bags, so this size of bag is just right up my alley. Then we have this brand. This is actually not a brand that I discovered this week. This is a brand that I discovered a long time ago, but I just felt like I just needed to talk about it because I haven't talked about it, and I haven't, like I said, done content creation like regarding fashion for a really long time. And it's a brand called Yite, and it's of an Asian guy who lives in LA, and he does this kind of like embroidered fleece and knitted clothing really well with his own unique style. And it's funny because I remember seeing something similar like this from Sarah, and it's actually around the time he launched this brand that I saw it from Sarah as well. It's obvious that Sarah completely copied this guy, because I really think that I haven't seen anyone do knitwears like this, especially thinking about the timeline of when he created this brand. So he does it really well. If Sarah is copying your style, that means that you're doing something right. And he really nails it with this one. And look at these jeans. Like, he really knows how to make menswear interesting, where it's like patterns and, you know, there's birds on it and trees. Like, usually you wouldn't see that for menswear, because I don't really feel like a lot of people know how to translate that kind of design and style that you usually see for women for men's, but he does it really well. And they're actually on sale, which is crazy because this used to be $160 and now it's $120. I'll have to go and look for that after. So the last brand I want to show you guys is actually not like a fashion brand that I don't know of. It's just a brand that I keep forgetting that makes clothes, and it's Ferrari. And I've written about Ferrari when I used to write my blog, and I've written about Ferrari before, but I keep forgetting that they make clothes. I don't know why, but it's not a brand that people really talk about. And when you look at those like content creators that has all like the design items, I never hear them talk about Ferrari. I actually wonder how they're doing with the fashion brand, because you don't really hear that much. But this jacket was a jacket that I heard a lot about online, and this is actually one of the images that I came across. Obviously a beautiful leather jacket, but it's the fact that they were able to manage to combine wool fabric with leather and make it this seamlessly without like the transition from wool to leather is crazy. There's a method when you do this. I can't remember what it's called now. I will write it down below. It's such a unique and different way of doing a leather jacket, and I love a leather jacket. I actually don't own a leather jacket right now because the ones that I had starting like breaking up and stuff. So I definitely need a leather jacket. I would wish it could be this one, but this is probably really pricey. I don't really know how much this one is. Ferrari is like one of those brands where it's like I really like a lot of the things. Like we have seen these like jackets before, which is really cool the way that people styled them. It's definitely more of like an American thing. I feel like with wearing these like yellow and red Ferrari jackets of what I've seen, but this jacket really just nails it. It's just spot on. But then I went to go have a look at the website as well, and they have some really nice items. Found this like really like Ferrari red waistcoat, which again is just beautiful. I love that it's a little bit asymmetrical at the bottom, and it's like a crossover. I love a crossover. I have a lot of pieces that are crossovers. This is definitely my style, but again, it's like 1,150 pounds. So it's definitely pricey. It's definitely a luxury brand. It's just a reflection of the brand because they sell cars, expensive cars, so it's just a reflection of that. But again, I don't feel like it's that bad again for the pricing when you really think about what they're selling, like cars and how expensive the cars are. But yeah, and again, another one, but just a leather. It's just spot on. This brand is just spot on. I think I need to do like a deep dive of like the fashion brand and how well they're doing economically, because I don't see anyone talk about this brand. And a nice bomber jacket. Yeah, they just do really well. I would love to own that coat. I have a thing for coats. I have so many coats, but I don't have a black coat like this. And I actually found this fashion show because it was like, I wonder when the last time I had a fashion show, because I hadn't even heard people talk about a fashion show either. But this was the fall winter 2026-2027 fashion show in Milan. So yeah, that was it, you guys, for this video. I hope you guys like the brands. I really feel like I found some really cool brands that do it really, really well. And I really like that they have their own unique taste, like a unique style. They don't look like each other. And I really feel like there's so many brands out there that do the same thing, and it's just saturated with a lot of brands that do a lot of the same things, especially like working sets and stuff like that. These brands are definitely more than just a logo. They have their own unique style and they really know how to market it as well. And a lot of them actually have a lot of success from early on. So these are definitely brands that I will keep an eye on. And definitely the sales section, because I need to have at least one piece of each brand. I really need that. This is the reason why I want to become rich, just so I can shop all these items. So yeah, okay, I hope you guys like this video. This is Slick Cut and I will see you in my next. Bye.